Hello, hello. So today we're going to be reacting to a Dreamcatcher album. It's their new release, Apocalypse Save Us. If you guys haven't checked out my reaction to their music video yet for Maison, which is the title track for this album, go check it out. Also stream the music video if you haven't been streaming it. I think the music video is really cool. I've been rewatching it and I find new bits, you know, and I also like reading like theories, like fan theories and things like that. I'm a sucker for some good lore, but here every single member has got a solo song in this album, which I've never checked out something like that before. I think it's quite unique. The closest is probably Twice with their last album, Formula of Love. They had 3 subunit songs, which I enjoyed immensely. So I expect nothing less from this album with Dreamcatcher and their 7 solos. So yeah, we're gonna be starting with the intro. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And so far, I really enjoy Dreamcatcher intros, I think. It just sets off the mood perfectly. And it's that church organ too, it sounds good. Wait, this is still the intro? Locked inside the door.
Feel like I'm locked inside the door. 그 속에 메마른 채 감정이 지워져버린 인형이 된 것 같아. 숨을 곳 없어진 이 공간 화살 끝이 나를 향한 오늘따라 The lonely night 그림자만 가득해. 끝없는 슬픔의 늪에서 손 내밀어줘 나를 꺼내줘. I wanna stay 넌 나의 곁에서 머물러줘 너. 말들이 돼. 내 모습은 관역이 돼. 물버리듯 틀려보내 away.
What?
비난의 좋은 손끝에 나 만났으면 더 끝에 물버리듯 틀려보내 away. 아 진짜.
Excuse.
고민들이 덮쳐 어지럽게 벌써부터 바짝 멀미나. 예외는 없어 자신에게 예상했던 대로 그러니까 I know 다들 원하신 대로 여기 안에 갇혀있어 때마침 벽에 박혀 휘어진 전나사처럼 꽤나 비좁아 천장에는 머리가 닿지만 뚫어야 되는 이유는 없으니까 손꼽없는 그들의 틈에서
This is hand on, right?
나는 빛났어 I don't behave 변할 생각 없어 내 모습 그대로 그 말들이 화살이 돼 내 모습은 관역이 돼 물버리듯 흘려보내 away.
Oh.
비난의 정은 손끝에 내 만났으면 더 끝에 물버리듯 흘려보내 away. 서두르기만 했던 시간은 다 잊고서 Run with me 뒤돌아보지 마. 넘어진 널 다시 일으켜 움츠러든 네 어깨를 펴 널 위해서 널 믿어줘야 해. Yeah. 그 말들이 화살이 돼.
Oh, jeez.
물을 들려보내 away. 비난의 좋은 손끝에 나 만났으면 더 끝에 문 밖으로 나보내 away. So baby let me go.
Oh my goodness. was groovy as hell, that track. That was awesome.
Feel like I locked inside the door. 그 속에 메마른 채
It's just so nice. I think there's something about that melody and the instrumentals that's like they also like do these things where they'll go and stop, which is quite playful, I think, as an instrumental and something that supplements the main melody. And of course, the vocals are fantastic, right? Because we've got Dreamcatcher vocals here. Unfortunately, I'm not reacting to the lyric video, so I'm not getting like the full extent of the song. But it's really nice to like hear the relationship between the instrumental and the vocal. I think they pair up really well with this track. It's really nice, really nice. So let's move on. We're gonna skip Maison because we checked that out already, and we're gonna move on to Starlight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is not a okay. It's not a solo track yet.
거친 바람이 불면 발걸음을 멈춰봐 작은 소리 하나까지 모두 들리는 곳 No one's here 다른 길을 찾아서 헤매임은 잠시 멈춰놓고 Tonight 여기서 오늘을 한번 바라볼래 다시 내일의 태양은 뜨고 이 밤은 지나갈 테니 저기 저 하늘을 봐
Where are we going?
별이 보이는 이 밤 우리 걸어왔던 길을 비추네 잔잔하지만 분명히 빛나 함께 했던 시간들처럼 You're my starlight, you're my starlight, 'cause you're my starlight. 항상 곁에 있는 넌 나의 starlight. 앞만 동태왔던 그 주위엔 보이지 않던 풍경 발자국이 이제서야 남은 것들이 보여 상처가 주웠던 크고도 작은 아픔마저 이렇게 이제는 소중한 기억으로 남아 다시 내일의 태양은 뜨고 이 밤은 지나갈 테니 조급해하지는 마 별이 보이는 이 밤 우리 걸어왔던 길을 비추네 잔잔하지만 분명히 빛나 함께 했던 시간들처럼 You're my starlight, you're my starlight, 'cause you're my starlight. 항상 곁에 있는 넌 나의 starlight. Made to be bright like sunshine. You shine even without the moonlight. 지금 내게 말해줘 모든 게 변해가도 우린 영원할 거라고. You already want the sunshine. You shine even without the moonlight. 시작이 터진 거란 그 순간부터 그 언제나 앞이 보이지 않는 지륵보다 검은 어둠이 와도 항상 이곳에 내가 있을게 저 하늘 속의 별빛처럼
Damn. One more chorus, right? No, no, you can't end the track like that. It felt like there was one more chorus left. This is it gives off a very retro aesthetic, and I guess it doesn't make sense when I say aesthetic because aesthetic sort of refers to something more visual, but the music video I'd imagine for this is more of an 80s vibe, and I think a big part of it is those synth sounds. It's the synth sound and also the percussion. It reminds me a little bit of that big Rick Astley meme song, right? Never Gonna Give You Up. It's a tuk, 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 tuk sound, which I really like. Unironically, I really like those sounds. So I'm glad we sort of incorporated here, and also the just that title Starlight makes me think of the Weeknd, and the Weeknd often, you know, samples a lot of old tracks, right? And he has like a very specific 80s ish aesthetic, and so that's sort of what I was transported to, especially with this track and the vibe of it. Definitely with those instrumentals and the way that this track is produced. Very, very nice. I enjoyed it. Let's move on to the next track. I thought we were gonna get one more chorus. Together. So far, it's not as rock heavy as I expected.
잠든 밤그 사이로 작은 창문 틈에 바람이 불면 빛을 되돌이 삶은 구름들 저 너머로 낙으로 삶을 수도 오네요. Yeah, 흩어진 내 어린 날의 너와 그려본 기억 조각 애틋한 맘의 색깔들로 예쁘게 채워진 특별한 판타지 여기 한켠에 남아있죠. 유난히 그리운 너의 향기가 점점 짙어져 또 다시 볼 수 있을까. 멀어지지 마 거기까지만 그런 모든 순간 We'll be together 저 먼 하늘을 보며 바래 Oh shooting star shooting star Get together 긴 이 밤 지나가기 전에 잊고 있었던 저 설레임 Say that you found me Say that you found me Say that you found me 또 다른 나를 Say that you found me Say that you found me Say that you found me 우리 let's stay together 눈부신 밤이야 반짝이는 건 다 별이야 창밖을 보며 헤아리다 고요함이 작아지는 웃음소리 너와 해가 뜰 때까지 더 그땐 그랬었지 Please come to me every night 흩어진 내 어린 날의 너와 그려본 기억 조각 애틋한 맘의 색깔들로 예쁘게 채워진 특별한 판타지 여기 한켠에 남아있죠. 어릴 땐 선명했던 네 향기가 점점 흐려져 또 다시 볼 수 있을까. 멀어지지 마 거기까지만 그런 모든 순간 We'll be together 저 먼 하늘을 보며 바래 Oh shooting star shooting star Get together 긴 이 밤 지나가기 전에 잊고 있었던 저 설레임 너와 있으면 다 해낼 수 있어 사실 난 아직 어린 나이야 Just wanna be fine true 너도 알잖아 We'll be together 저 먼 하늘을 보며 말해 Oh shooting star shooting star Get together 긴 이 밤 지나가기 전에 잊고 있었던 저 설레임 Say that you found me Say that you found me Say that you found me 또 다른 나를 Say that you found me Say that you found me Say that you found me 우린 let's stay together Say that you found me Say that you found me Say that you found me 또 다시 내게 와서 Say that you found me Say that you found me Say that you found me 우린 let's stay together
Oh, that was a pretty spicy track. Spicy. It's one of those tracks like I can imagine hearing at a club or something like that. Probably not the style of music I listen to very often, not something I seek out very often, but that's the thing with like Dreamcatcher's general like discography and scope. They're able to cover a lot of different genres and do it really well, that I can enjoy listening to it, even though it's not something I would listen to all the time. So it's really hard to critique something when it's not the style I listen to a lot, because I think objectively looking at it, it's still well done. Like they sound fantastic. And I still don't have the lyrics, so I don't really know what the song is about. But I enjoyed a lot of it. I think technically it's done really well, but it's not something like this style of song that I listen to a lot. It's very high energy. And I think people who listen to this sort of songs will enjoy it. But that's it. It's just not my favorite. It's not the usual style I listen to, if that makes sense. But this is a really packed album. All right, so we're moving on to the next track, Always. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Is this perhaps a ballad? Perhaps?
햇살이 눈부신 날 품에 안고 눈을 뜨면 아무 말 없이 우리 두 눈을 마주하죠. 가까이 느껴지는 포근한 네 목소리, 어떤 걸 비교할 수 없어. 아름다워, 너무 아름다워 내 곁에. 너를 안을 수 있어, 그건 너무 기적인 걸. 너의 눈 안에서 우주를 상상할 수 있어. 너는 그런 사람인 거야. 너를 안을 수 있어.
유연.
하늘이 준 선물인 걸. 눈부신 감동 같은 너에게. 오늘 하루도 난 널 위해, 난 널 위해 살아갈게 모든 순간. 그래 널 위해, 다 널 위해 주고 싶어 always. 그리고 넌 나의 마지막이 될 거야. 매일 너의 안에서 네 꿈을 꾸게 해. 언젠가 그랬었지, 슬퍼하는 날 달래주던 너의 그 모습까지. 고마워, 너무 고마워. 난 내 곁에 너를 안을 수 있어, 그건 너무 기적인 걸. 너의 눈 안에서 행복한 나를 볼 수 있어. 너는 그런 사람인 거야. 너를 안을 수 있어. 하늘이 준 선물인 걸. 눈부신 감동 같은 너에게. 오늘 하루도 난 널 위해, 난 널 위해 살아갈게 모든 순간. 그래 널 위해, 다 널 위해 주고 싶어 always. 그리고 넌 나의 마지막이 될 거야. 매일 너의 안에서 네 꿈을 꾸게 해. 날 언제든 바라봐줘. 점점 커지고 있어 너에게 기대고 싶은 마음이. I'm in love, 진심을 담은 한마디 for you.
다시요.
오늘 하루도 난 널 위해, 난 널 위해 살아갈게 모든 순간. 그래 널 위해, 다 널 위해 주고 싶어 always. 그리고 넌 나의 마지막이 될 거야. 매일 너의 안에서 멈추게 해
That was such a pretty song. I love a good like simple track, right? I always like it when we're able to appreciate and hear the vocals, like the vocalist. And so usually in the production it's a lot more stripped back, so here it's like the main other sound that we hear really is the piano and maybe some of these like ambient strings in the background, but it's so nice. I'm such a simple person, you know, I'm a sucker for tracks like this, very simple ones, especially with Dreamcatcher, because you get to appreciate their vocals, and it's so nice and pretty. It just makes you want to, I just feel like I need a hug right now. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to split it up here, because if I listen to the full album, usually it gets blocked, so I'm just gonna keep it safe and split it in half. I believe this is a good halfway point. We're still on the way to the solo tracks, so that's gonna be in part 2. Look out for that, you guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have listened to the album in full, let me know what your favorite track is, so I just want to know what the consensus is and if there's anything I should look forward to in terms of the rest of the album. But other than that, if you guys haven't checked out my other Dreamcatcher reactions yet, feel free to do so. They're all in my channel. Also check out Patreon. That's where I post live stage performance reactions, Japanese music videos. Those are free. And there's also exclusive content over there weekly with Dreamcatcher. Right now we're reacting to all of Dreamcatcher's notes and probably some of the promo material that they're gonna have with this comeback that I can't put up on YouTube, like Weekly Idol. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.